I want to share with you how I've changed my life, how I completely transformed from the inside out. I'll give you some background and then let you know what I did to get the changes that I have received. I went from very depressed, suffered from anxiety my whole life, survival mode my whole life. I was on medicine for depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, narcolepsy, high cholesterol, everything. And now I'm not taking anything. I was 240 pounds. I always struggled with weight. I don't have that problem anymore. I had gotten up to 240 pounds last August, and I'm down to 170. I don't have high blood pressure anymore. I don't take any medicine. And the level of peace and calmness that I have is priceless. It's amazing. I've never been able to experience this. The first time that I ever experienced a calm moment, very still and peaceful, was actually the day that my entire life changed. I was at home with my daughters. They're 13 and 14. And I experienced that, just a calm moment, clear. And it's like I was receiving a message to be in the moment. And I was so thankful. I was sobbing. I was just so grateful to have survived the previous 10 years. And my daughters, their dad had told them for years that I was schizophrenic. And so my oldest daughter, she was confused, which I understand. I was so thankful I couldn't stop crying. And so I tried to explain it to him. And I could see her looking at me through his judgment, through what he has told her. And so I kept telling her to leave him out of it. Don't look at me through his eyes. I calmed down. I sat on the patio. My daughter came out there. I asked her to sit next to me so that I could talk to her. And I had calmed down at that point. And I put my hand on her leg, and she said, "Don't touch me." So I took my hand back. I said, "I'm sorry, babe, I won't touch you." And she went down to the road and called the police. The police got there. I acted so out of character. I made sure that I was arrested. So my actions made sure that I was arrested. And so when they told me that I was being arrested, I panicked. I resisted arrest. They ended up calling an ambulance to come and get me. So they finally got me on the stretcher, took me to jail. I was confused while I was in jail. I didn't understand the battery charges. I thought maybe the cops pressed battery on me because I resisted. But when I got out of jail, I found out, I got the police report. My daughters said that I squeezed their arms, which I may have in talking to them, just with extreme emotion, from the gratitude that I felt in the moment. But it was not malicious at all. I would never hurt my daughters. So that's when I learned that I was in there for that reason. So I was in jail for 6 days. Completely abandoned, alone, confused, terrified. And I didn't get any of my medicine while I was in there. So I didn't sleep much, maybe a couple hours a night. And all I could do was ask God to be with me. I had nothing but my faith. So when I got out, I lost my job because of that. And then immediately received an eviction notice on my door. So in that one day, I lost my girls, my job, my home, life as I knew it. All following the first moment of my life where I experienced that still, calm sensation. So I was very confused. And I've always been a person to ask why. I have to understand why for everything. I can't just take something at face value. I need to know why. And so that is actually what got me to where I'm at now. I accept everything that has happened, but I don't just accept it, I appreciate it, because it has made me who I am. I had been in survival mode my whole life, and now the peace that I have and the inner happiness, money couldn't buy that. So I have not gotten back on my feet or stable financially yet, but I'm at such peace, it doesn't worry me. I'm not scared. I have no fear anymore. I don't have anxiety anymore. I strictly follow my intuition, and it has brought me to this point. So I'm going to share my journey and continue to share my story so that you all understand what I came from and why my peace means as much to me as it does. So I'm new to this. I've been posting on another platform, but I felt pushed to come to YouTube. So here I am. I'm going to work on consistency, but I'm going to continue to share my story. My girls, I'm not angry at them. I know that they're young. They were manipulated, and I know that the truth is going to come out. So I'm not even worried about that part of it. but I love you all. I will continue to share.